In this tutorial, I'll show you how to navigate into the NetSuite system. Here, I'll walk you through my home dashboard, change roles, and work with dashboard portlets. I'm logged in as Larry Nelson with the role of administrator, and I'm looking at my home dashboard. This is the main page I see when I log into NetSuite. I can go anytime to the home dashboard by clicking this house icon in the global header. At the top center is the global search. Use this field to quickly find the data you need in NetSuite, such as customers, transactions, or other NetSuite records. For example, if I type the prefix CUS:, which stands for customers, followed by the word BAR as my keyword, it'll display the list of customers with BAR in their name. Here, I can view a customer record in view mode. Notice that when I hover over a record, the edit and dash link appears. This is called progressive disclosure and presents throughout the application. This allows me to access records in edit mode or view the customer's dashboard. Visit the Getting Started video on using global search to know more about keyword search, search prefixes, and the ways to effectively use the global search feature. Now moving to the right is the Create New menu, and this enables me to create new instances of different record types. And here's a list of what is currently available to me. So to add a record type, let's say a customer record type, I'll select the personalized link, and this will take me to the new bar setup page that displays a list of items I can include in my Create New menu. So here, I'll check Customer. And then I'll click Save to record the change. I'll hover over the Create New menu again, and there's the customer record type that I've just added. Next is this Help link. Clicking this icon is going to take me to the NetSuite Help Center, where I usually get information on NetSuite functionalities. For more information on the help options available in NetSuite, visit the Getting Started video on Getting Help. And to the right-hand side is the Change Role menu. This is where I switch between roles that have been assigned to me. Note that each user is assigned with roles based on the job that they're required to do. I can select the Logout link here when exiting NetSuite, and select the View All Roles to set a default role. Moving down the page are tabs that apply to the role that I'm currently in. These tabs provide me with navigation menus that I can utilize to navigate throughout NetSuite. The global header is anchored as I scroll to pages vertically so that the navigation menu are always accessible. NetSuite has the ability to change layout based on my screen size and orientation, which is useful if I'm using a smaller screen or a tablet. This is called responsive design. To show how this feature works, I'm going to zoom in this page to 200%. Notice the ellipsis at the right end of the menu bar? This appears when the page is too narrow to display the full menu, and hovering over this displays a drop-down of the additional menus. I'll zoom this out again to 90%. I can hover over the menu tabs to access the available records, tasks, or actions. For example, if I hover over Reports, I can see that I have several choices. I can hover over the caret at the bottom of the list to scroll within the menu. And to go back up, hover over the caret again at the top of the list. Now, clicking Reports brings me to the Reports page. Note that each menu tab is a dashboard in itself and shows options, portlets, or fields similar to the home dashboard. So going back to my home dashboard, the clock icon here allows me to view a list of records that I've accessed recently. I can view the most recent record in the list by clicking it, or if I need to update a record, I can hover over it and select Edit, And I can also view a detailed list of my recent records by clicking on All Recent Records. This will take me to the Recent Records page that displays the most recent records, the type, and the timestamp of when I last accessed it. Let's go back to the home dashboard again. The star icon in the global header is my shortcuts menu. The links that I have here also appear in my shortcuts portlet. These are the pages in NetSuite that I frequently access, such as records, lists, and transactions. As a best practice, limit the number of shortcuts in order to access the menu quickly. Moving to the right of the home icon is a set of tabs called a center. Each tab contains pages associated with the task that I perform based on my current role. A center is designed to make the most used links easy to find for the roles that use that center. NetSuite provides standard centers for the roles that it supports. For more information, visit the NetSuite Standard Centers topic in the Help Center. The Activities and Support tabs are standard to every role. In this example, I can see that I'm using the Classic Center since I'm logged in as administrator. But if I switch to my Sales Manager role, my center has changed to the Sales Center with a different set of tabs. Note the Sales Center's tab pages provide data and links that are relevant for sales managers, sales administrators, and salespersons, but the actions available within the menu may be limited depending on the role's set of permissions. For any role that is not the administrator, you can choose the default center that comes with your role, or you can choose the Classic Center view that the administrator sees. In this example, I'll change this to a Classic Center view. I'll hover over the home icon and select Set Preferences. In the Set Preferences page, I'll go to Appearance and I'll check the Use Classic Interface checkbox under the Centers and Dashboards section. And then click Save to record the change. My home dashboard for the Sales Manager role has now been updated with the Classic Center view. I can see that the menus may have been rearranged, but I still have the same rights and permissions associated with my role. I'll now go back to the administrator role. So, moving on to my dashboard body is a collection of portlets such as reminders, key performance indicators, shortcuts, etc. Portlets are dynamic display windows that give you direct access to raw data, navigation links, as well as metrics such as KPIs, trend graphs, and report snapshots. Note, the portlets available to you are specific to the permissions contained in the role that you've been assigned, and it has been granted by your NetSuite administrator. You can customize your dashboard to display the portlets that you need the most. I can add a portlet by clicking the personalized link located on the top